God is good all the time. Welcome, good friends, to 3 Minutes with Father Al. There's something about Padre Pio. When he was canonized by Pope John Paul II, 300,000 people showed up, and many people have devotion to him till this day. There are some reasons for that. First of all, he was a rough and ready Italian who had the gift of reading hearts in a very direct and meaningful way. He bore the wounds of Christ. In 1918, he was praying to share in the sufferings of Jesus, and the Lord gave him the stigmata. And when he would celebrate Mass, those wounds would bleed, and the chapel would be filled with the fragrance of roses. He also had a heart for the poor, and he helped to build a hospital in San Giovanni Rotondo, which he called a place to alleviate human suffering. This weekend, you'll receive a prayer card that emphasizes Padre Pio's great devotion to the Eucharist. And he says this: if we only appreciated the value of a Mass, we would need traffic officers at church doors every day to keep the crowds in order. He also says, every Holy Mass produces in our souls marvelous effects, abundant spiritual and material graces. It is easier for the earth to exist without the sun than without the holy sacrifice of the Mass. If you go on YouTube, you can find videos of Padre Pio's celebration of Mass, and they're very impressive because he brings such holy attention and reverence to his celebration. Padre Pio said, "At Mass, I am going to the winepress of the church, to the holy altar, where from the blood of that delightful and unusual grape is distilled the sacred wine with which we, as faithful disciples, are permitted to become inebriated." Padre Pio reminds us of the beauty and centrality of the Mass and invites us to celebrate it with all our mind, with all our heart, and all our strength. And when we enter into the mystery of the Mass, we become inebriated with the love of God. God bless you, and see you in church.